In today's video, I'm talking to beginner DJs or people who have not yet started and who are enthusiasts. I keep getting a lot of questions from you people, so today's video is dedicated to you all. I'm answering all your questions, how to get started, how to proceed further. So watch this video till the end and all your questions will be answered. Let's go. What's good, you guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep and this is where I do a lot of DJing and tech related tutorials, tips and tricks to help you become a better DJ and to help you get better at using technology. So if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Talking about subscribers, YouTube tells me that only 20% of you people who are watching my videos have subscribed to my YouTube channel. So please guys, if you're watching this video, I would please request you to subscribe to my channel because that directly supports me and whatever I do here for you all. Kindly, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, hello beginner DJs and enthusiasts who are new to this field and who are interested to get into DJing. This video is completely dedicated to you. I keep getting a lot of questions from you and I've noted all of them down here. There are 10 questions that are the most commonly asked. So I'm going to answer each one of them one by one. So please watch this video till the end and I'm sure all your questions will be answered. I'd like to start this video by saying one important thing. All great things take time. Okay, so if you are getting into DJing, please remember that this is going to take some time. Don't think that you will start getting into DJing today and you will become a DJ tomorrow or in a month or in 2 months. No, there are a lot of things that come into play. So please be patient and continue to do that hard work. All right, question number one, what is a good age to start? This DJ here is asking, he's 18 years old and if it's too late for him. Well, I think it is never too late to start anything. You know what happens is when you are mature enough, when you're older, in fact, you have a lot of knowledge, you can learn things faster and you have a lot more understanding about how the industry works. So if you're starting late, it's not always a bad thing. You can definitely start early. There is a DJ in Bangalore who started at the age of 4 or 5. His name is DJ Atom. And there are DJs here in Bangalore who started at the age of 25, 26 after they've completed all their education, after they've completed their first job, and then they wanted to do something of their own. So the age is really a number. Don't think that you're too late or too early. Any time is a good time to get into DJing. Now for the second question, it is how to get started as a DJ. What are the first things to do? Now guys, the first thing in anything is learning. Start by learning how to DJ. Please understand what is DJing and then do a bit of research about what you can do to get started as a DJ. In fact, how to become a DJ is a series that I've already made on my YouTube channel. I've made a series in which I spoke about how to learn, how to get started with learning. Then I spoke about promotion, how to promote yourself. Then I spoke about content creation, how to create content to promote yourself better. Then I also spoke about networking and how to approach people and how to network yourself to become a better DJ. So I'll leave a link to that playlist down in the description box. I request you to please watch that series and that will tell you how to get started and what are the things that you will need to do to become a successful DJ. Watch it. Let's talk about the third question. The third question here is how much money do you need to get started? Well, honestly, the money that you need depends on how far you want to go with DJing as a beginner. If you're a beginner DJ, I think the first thing that you really need to do is invest the money in learning, which is if you join a course, you will have to spend about 15 to 20,000 rupees if you're learning from another DJ and maybe 25,000 rupees if you're learning from an institute. When I learned, I spent about 15,000 rupees and I learned it from another senior DJ who was already a DJ because I come from a small town called Visakhapatnam. Not much of an access to learning apart from just DJs. There was no institute. So I learned it from another senior DJ and that costed me about 15,000 rupees. So when it comes to how much money you need to get started, I think 15,000 rupees, 10-15,000 rupees. Since it's pandemic, there are a lot of DJs who are willing to teach you for 10,000 rupees as well. But I would request you to please learn from somebody who has been there and done that, who knows the new ways of teaching, who knows the industry better, somebody who has a lot of experience. Learn from them, even if they charge a bit extra, pay that money because that is going to be totally worth it. So with regards to how much money you need to get started, I think it's all about the course. But if you are done with your course and if you want to invest in other things like, you know, a controller, a headphone, a speaker, then as a beginner DJ, honestly, even I did not buy any of that. I just waited for that first opportunity. I was assisting another DJ, so I was just learning from the controller and the player that DJ was using. But if you are having the budget to invest 12,000, 13,000 rupees, and you will get a controller. I'm talking about the Pioneer DDJ 200. That is just 13,000 rupees. That is the investment. Then comes your headphones, any cheap headphones. I used a headphone which costed me 2,000 rupees for the first 4 or 5 years of my career. So Sennheiser HD 202 is what I used. 205 is a good option, and that will cost you 1,500 rupees. Then you will need some speakers to practice at home, right? And that will cost you about 3,000 rupees. Nothing fancy, just your regular computer speakers from Creative. I used that, and that worked out really well. In fact, you can see them there. I still use them. It's more than enough for practicing at home. Okay, so this whole thing will cost you about 17,500 rupees, controller, headphones, and a speaker. But if you have a little more budget, I would recommend you to go for the DDJ 400 instead of the 200. The DDJ 200 will work with a mobile phone as well, so you will not need a laptop. But if you use the DDJ 400, you will need to have a computer, a laptop, or a desktop. If you're practicing at home, you can just start with, you know, your desktop. You don't need a laptop because you're not going to carry it around. So what I did is I did not have any of this. I was just assisting my senior DJ, and he used to pay me 500,000 rupees, and I used to collect that money and use that money to buy myself you know, a headphone, sometimes a speaker, and it started off like that. And let me tell you that I was already working as an IT technician when I started off, so I was getting paid from my company. So I was using that kind of money to slowly invest into my DJing career. But honestly, you don't need more than what I just told you. 17,500 for basic setup, 27,500 if you want to buy the DDJ 400, and just about 15,000 rupees for your DJ course if you learn from a senior DJ. And if you learn from a senior DJ who's really experienced, the price keeps going up. But basically, this is what it is. Alright, before I read my next question, I just wanted to take this time out to remind you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on that bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new video. Alright, time for the fourth question. How long will it take to become a DJ? Well, the course is something which will take you about 3 months to complete if you do 2 classes a week, if you learn from an institute. But if you're a fast learner, and if you're learning from a senior DJ who can teach you every day, you can actually learn the whole course within 1 month and then spend the next 2 months in practicing. So about 3.5 months, 4 months is all that you need to get started as a DJ, to become a DJ, and that will be like a complete fresher DJ, like a beginner DJ. But you'll have to invest a lot of time in practicing and gain experience to become a professional DJ. But with regards to the question, how long does it take to become a DJ? 3 months, 3-4 months, including learning and practicing. And when I say practicing, in 3 months, you're only going to perfect the basics of DJing. Learning never ends. I learn even after 10 years of DJing. I'm still learning today. So complete DJing, no, it's a forever game if you are somebody who wants to keep on learning. But just the basics, 3 months. Okay, now let's talk about the fifth question, which is, should I learn online or should I learn from a DJ school? Well, to be honest, learning online is good enough as long as you know what video to watch first and what video to watch after that. If you start from one random video, you will not know the context of that video. So you must know what is the first video to watch. So if there's a particular structure of videos that you can watch and learn, like an online course, then even an online course is more than enough. But if you go and join a DJ school, you will not have to spend the money to buy the equipment. Okay, you can use the equipment which they provide, and that is another advantage. In fact, I already made a video about this topic, which is, should you choose to learn online or learn from a DJ school? I'll leave a link to that video in the description box. Watch that video to understand this whole thing better. Coming to the sixth question, where do DJs get their music from? A lot of DJ pools. There are a lot of websites that give music and upload music on a daily basis that the DJs can download from around the world. A lot of these websites are paid websites. If there are DJ pools, you just need to pay for a monthly subscription and you can download as much music as you want from that website. I'll leave a few links to these websites down in the description box. You can check them out. But let me tell you that if you're a smart enough person, all the music that is available from these DJ pools will also be available for free from different websites. You just need to know how to search for those songs, but it becomes a bit of a piracy related work, and that is why not a lot of DJs promote that online, because that is illegal. So buying your music from these DJ pools will give you the best quality, and it will also be easy for you to search for songs because they have a very good engine. I'll leave the links down in the description. Also, I've made a video about this topic, about where to download music for free. I'll leave a link to that video as well. Watch that video and you'll learn a lot more. Alright, now let's talk about the 7th question, which is which DJ software to use as a beginner DJ. Okay, this is a controversial topic, but let me tell you one thing, that if you want to get started as a DJ in 2021, I think you must go for the Pioneer DJ's Recordbox DJ software, because this software is a completely free software which you get directly from the company, and any free full software is better than any other software which is light version or a cracked version. Also, go for Recordbox DJ, because if you are planning to become a professional DJ, when you go and perform in clubs, you will be presented with the Pioneer DJ equipment in the club, okay? And all you can do is just carry your Recordbox analyzed pen drive, plug it and start performing. But if you choose any other DJ software, you will have to invest on equipment which is compatible with that DJ software. For example, Virtual DJ, Serato, all these DJ softwares are also compatible with Pioneer DJ equipment, but you'll have to carry your laptop and you'll have to carry a sound card to connect the whole thing. And if it's the latest DJ gear from Pioneer DJ, you can connect it using a USB cable, but still, it's going to be two different worlds for you. You'll have to carry your controller if you're not familiar with the club equipment. So if you're starting in 2021, I would recommend go for Recordbox DJ and get familiar with Pioneer DJ equipment, because the world is filled with Pioneer DJ equipment. Especially if you're in India, the country here, all the clubs, all the private parties, all the places where you will be performing will have Pioneer DJ equipment there already. But if you are somebody who are using Virtual DJ already, I know a lot of beginner DJs use Virtual DJ. I started by using Virtual DJ because DJs feel it's free. Please go ahead and start using Virtual DJ. But let me tell you that when you want to connect a controller, you'll have to pay for that. And when you go to the club, you'll have to carry your laptop, you'll have to carry your controller, and then you'll have to use your equipment connected to all that expensive gear which you could have used if you just used Recordbox. So skip that extra step and start investing your time into Recordbox DJ. It is free. Download it from their website. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Alright, let's get to the 8th question, which is which controller to buy as a beginner. Well, as I mentioned in the beginning, that if you're a complete beginner who is just getting started, you can go for the DDJ 200, which will cost you about 13,000 rupees, and it can connect to your mobile phone and you can start DJing. But if you want to take it very seriously and not just for house parties, try to buy the DDJ 400, which will cost you about 24,000 rupees, and you will be able to use that gear not only to learn, but after you learn, if you start getting gigs, you can use that gear, take it to the club and start performing. Alright, time for the 9th question, which is how to grow on social media as a beginner DJ when no one knows me. Well, to be honest, the easiest way to promote yourself is to start uploading pictures, videos and mixtapes online on social media. This is a perfect time when everybody's at home. If it's a lockdown in your country, where in my city, at least in Bangalore, we are in a lockdown, everybody's at home watching their mobile phones, doing nothing if you're not working from home. So this is a great time to start uploading content on social media, and people will know your skills. Start sharing your mixtapes, start sharing videos of how you perform, start sharing pictures of yourself and your style and your swag and your DJ controller and your equipment, and you showing yourself practicing. All these things will start helping you in promoting yourself and letting people know that there is someone like you who is a DJ and who is struggling to grow further, and people who are your supporters will definitely support you and motivate you to keep going ahead. I already made a video about promotion. I think you must watch that video. I'll leave a link to that in the description box, and that will tell you how to promote yourself better as a DJ. Please watch that. The 10th question, and this is the last one, and that is how to get gigs. Now that you've learned how to DJ, now that you've practiced enough, now how do you get gigs? Well, getting gigs is the most difficult task, and let me tell you that there are plenty of fish in the sea, okay, and you will have to be the shark among all those fishes to be able to get that opportunity. You will have to offer something better than all the other DJs around you to be able to get a gig. You see, mixing 2 tracks has become extremely easy. What you'll have to be is an entertainer, somebody who can rule the stage with confidence, or you'll have to be somebody who can fill the club with a lot of people, and that is another way of getting gigs because promoters like it if you can bring a lot of people. That is one other way. See, there are a lot of things to talk about this topic, so I've already spoken to my brother who is DJ Jasmeet. He's been a DJ for over 15 years and he spoke about his experience as a DJ when he was coming up and how he got his first gig. I think that video will do a great job of answering this question, and that is how to get gigs as a DJ. He also mentioned about what are the things that he looks for when he is booking a junior DJ for a gig. Watch that video, I think that will be a great deal. There are a lot more questions like how to create a playlist, key mixing, BPM transition, how to do BPM transitions, how to choose a DJ name, how to choose a DJ school. You know what, I've already made videos of all these topics. So all these questions that you have, I leave links to all of these videos down in the description box of this video, so that if you have a question which is already answered, you can just check the description and all your questions will be answered by watching these videos. All these videos are linked in the description. And apart from this, if you have any more questions, kindly comment in the comment section below and ask your question there. I am planning to actually do a live stream about this topic, about beginner DJs for beginner DJs, where I speak about and answer all your questions about how to get started, what are the things to do. Few DJs, some of you will have some personal questions about DJing, so I will be able to answer all of that on a live stream. So if you think I should do one of these live streams, please comment in the comment section below and hashtag DJ Bhamra, please come live, and I will definitely try to make this possible in the next coming weeks. Alright, there you have it. I hope I was able to answer a lot of your questions, and I hope that you guys got to learn something new today. If you guys did, please don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. And while you're at it, it'll be nice if you can click on that subscribe button and click on that bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new video. That's been it. My name is Deep, and I will see you guys in the next one. Happy to help.